It's time for this week's View from the Sideline. Here's Bryan Burchfield.
It's time for this week's View from the Sideline, my weekly interview segment with players and coaches from the Sweetwater Wildcat football team. This week, my guest, Ethan Holley, junior running back. Ethan, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I appreciate you spending a few minutes with us and talking on this week's View from the Sideline. Having you on because you had a big game against Loudon last week. We selected you our Dominos Player of the game. You did it in the rushing game, did it in the receiving game. Tell us why it was such a big game for you Friday.
We just all prepared well for the game, and then once it got game time, rushing-wise, the O-line blocked perfectly, and that opened up some holes for me. And then the receiving game, the receivers blocked well, and I was open on the screen, and that set it all up.
What did it mean to you guys as a team to beat Loudon? Of course, everybody knows that's a huge rivalry game. Just tell us what that meant after that final second ticked off and y'all had won 42-7.
It meant a lot to us, from them beating us a couple years in a row and then us just coming out and putting up all the points that we did and playing as a team right from the start. It just meant a lot to us.
Well, it was a great game, a lot of great plays by everybody on the team, and you specifically. I want to talk about one play. Screen pass, you're on 14-yard line, you run down the sideline, looks like you're going to cruise to another touchdown, and you get caught at the 2-yard line. How mad was you to get tripped up at the 2-yard line just outside the end zone?
I was pretty mad. It was just, that dude was just fast and caught me.
You're supposed to say, I just run out of gas. You're not supposed to say he was faster than you are.
I had to give it to him. He was pretty fast.
Well, let's talk about your third win in a row. You guys are now 3-1. What has been the difference in this team the last 3 games compared to that opening loss at Meigs County?
Just heart and determination and coming together as a team and picking each other up. It's a huge difference.
You guys seem to be playing with a lot of confidence right now. Do you feel that way in practice, and when you come out there on Friday night, that you guys are going to play well no matter what at this point?
Yeah, we just know we have to go out and play together as a team and play our own football, but we can't get our heads too high and get too cocky because any team can be beat. So,
junior running back Ethan Holley, our guest on this week's View from the Sideline. Ethan, tell us about your position, running back. What's your favorite part about being a running back?
My favorite thing about running back is just being able to see everyone and knowing where everyone's at and being able to locate.
So let's talk about the flip side of that. What's the hardest part about playing running back?
Probably taking all the hits every single play.
Yeah.
Yeah, get hit a lot at that position.
Now, sometimes you can initiate contact. Sometimes you like to initiate and lay a lick on somebody that's in front of you.
I mean, most of the time I don't really do it, but if I have to, I will.
Let's talk about pre-snap play on offense. When you know that you're going to get the ball, what's going through your mind? Walk us through that. What are you thinking when you know the play's coming to you?
I'm just thinking, I just have faith and trust in my O-line to get their blocks, and then when I see that hole, I know I can do it and just get 6.
We've talked about the play there a minute ago, the screen pass. You had open field, but you got caught. But when you break through that line, the guys lay the blocks well, you break through that line, you've got green grass in front of you. Then what are you thinking?
I'm just thinking just get to the end zone and put my team up by 6 and just keep pushing forward.
Don't trip, right?
Yeah.
We talked pre-snap there. What's your favorite play? When Coach E calls a play in and you hear this one play that gets you excited, what would that play be?
Probably lead draw right.
Tell us about that play.
We just fake left, and all the linebackers and stuff shoot to the right, and then we just go back left, misdirection.
You've mentioned the offensive line a couple times. Talk about those guys. Those guys have been playing well this season, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have. They're the reason we're winning. They're the reason we're 3-1. It's all because of them, because if they don't get their blocks, the running backs don't have holes to go through, the quarterback gets sacked, doesn't have time to throw the ball, so it's all because of them.
You got to give props to the O-line. Those guys are playing well this season. All right, let's step away from football for just a minute. Of course, there's a lot of tradition over there at Sweetwater. What is your favorite part of being a student at Sweetwater High School?
Probably just being able to connect with all the teachers and how they care so much about all of us and our education.
Not running back, it's an important position, gets a lot of focus. So I know coming into this season, you had to be thinking what this season is going to look like, what you hope it's going to look like. Did you set any personal goals for yourself that you wanted to accomplish this season?
I've not really thought about myself too much. I've just thought about us getting together and winning as a team and pushing forward and just focusing on our team goals to win the region and get to the playoffs.
So is that the main goals you guys are focusing on, is win the region, get to the playoffs?
Yeah, that's the main focus.
Ethan Holley, junior running back, our guest on this week's View from the Sideline. So you mentioned winning the region, and this Friday, tonight, a big step toward that goal. On the road at Oliver Springs. Tell us what you guys have to do to get that big region win tonight at Oliver Springs.
We just have to go and play Wildcat football. I mean, any team can be beat, but if we go and play the way we know we can win and then move up to 3-0 in the region.
Well, Ethan, I hope you have a great game tonight. Thanks for spending some time with us here on View from the Sideline.
Oh, no problem. Anytime I can.
That's junior running back Ethan Holley. He and his teammates on the road tonight at Oliver Springs for a big Region 2-2A matchup.
You've been listening to View from the Sideline. The Fairweather Financial pregame show is coming up next.